Please subscribe to our channel, and for latest update, click on the bell icon.
Spell B-O-D-Y, body. How do you spell body? B-O-D-Y, body. Spell and write body, B-O-D-Y, body. All right? Now, let's go to another new word, having learned to spell body. Let's take a new word. Now, B-O-I-L, boil. Mummy boils milk. Boils water. B-O-I-L, boil. Spell boil. B-O-I-L, boil. Spell and write. This is O-I-L, oil. All you have to put B, B-O-I-L, boil. Now, you learn to spell and write correctly the word boil. We take another new word. B-O-M-B, bomb. What is this word? Bomb. B-O-M-B, bomb. On national festival, if you are traveling, they will be scared. You might be carrying some bomb. So whether at the railway station or at the airport, they will check and see. There will be terrible security checking if people are escaping with bomb. It's a terrible thing. All right? It causes terrible tension. Spell bomb. B-O-M-B, bomb. So now you learn to write the word and spell it correctly in writing. Bomb. We will take another new word. B-O-N-D, bond. What is this? B-O-N-D, bond. It's a document. See, signed. You make a bond and you say, I'll study here and I'll work here for 2 years. You write, you sign in a paper accepting to, you're making a bond, you're tying something. You are tying yourself up saying, I will work here for 1 year or 2 years, whatever. That's called a bond. All right? Now, spell bond. B-O-N-D, bond. You learn to spell and write the word bond. So we go now to a new word. B-O-N-E, bone. What is this word? Bone. B-O-N-E, bone. Who will be happy to get a piece of bone? Your little dog. If you give the dog a bone, your dog will be very happy. He will jump and shake his tail. Spell bone. B-O-N-E, bone. Yes? You learn to spell and write the word bone correctly. B-O-N-E, bone. Now, let's go to another new word. You have double O in the middle. So what must you remember? Make it long. B-O-O-K, book. Ooh, sound must come in between. Book. Teacher says, keep your book always neat. Not scribble inside, scribble at the back, and make it look bad. How do you spell book? B-O-O-K, book. Now you learn to spell and write book. We take a new word. B-O B-O-R-N, born. When a baby is born in the house, everybody's busy, everybody's happy. Spell born, B-O-R-N, born. The teacher will ask you, Mary, which month are you born? Then you will stand up and say, I am born in the month of September. Okay? Spell born, B-O-R-N, born. Now, let's go to another new word. B-O-W, bow. Where do you put the bow? You put the bow on your neck and you look very nice. Look at your uniform. When you wear the uniform, when you finish, you're given a bow to put here and that sets it off and you look very smart. Or you can make a bow and put it on your head. Make a perfect bow. Spell bow, B-O-W, bow. Spell and write bow, B-O-W, bow. Now you can spell and write bow. We will take another new word. B-O-X, box. Sweet box or instrument box, any box, jewel box, any box. Okay? How do you spell box? B-O-X, box. Mommy will say, remember to put back your pencils in your box carefully. Spell box, B-O-X, box. Now that you learned to spell the word correctly, box, we take a new word. B-O-X-E-R, boxer. Boxing is it's a game that's played in the ring. Boxer. How do you spell boxer? B-O-X-E-R, boxer. When you meet someone, then you will say, look, 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 that man, he's a boxer. Okay, spell boxer. B-O-X-E-R, boxer. So you learn to spell and write the word boxer. We take a new word. We go to take another new word. B-R-A-N-D, brand. You will sometimes ask, Mommy, get me a brand new pen. Or get me a brand new dress. Or get me a brand new pair of shoes. Brand. Spell brand. B-R-A-N-D, brand. Spell brand and write B-R-A-N-D, brand. All right? Now let's take another new word. B-R-A-V-E, brave. You should be brave. Shouldn't cry for anything. Okay? Brave. Now, who are brave? Soldiers are brave. They fight fierce battles. Spell brave and write correctly. B-R-A-V-E, brave. We learn to write and spell word brave. So we go to another new word. B-R-E-A-K, break. B-R-E-A-K, break. We take a break. The break bell rings. You're so happy. You want to open the tiffin and see what Mama has put in. Break bell, a short break. Now, let's learn to spell break. B-R-E-A-K, break. Mommy will say, look at you carrying a glass tray. Don't break it. Be careful. Don't break that cup. How do you spell break? B-R-E-A-K. Break. Now that you learn to spell the word and write correctly, break, we'll go to another new word. B-R-I-C-K. Brick. What is this word? Brick. B-R-I-C-K. Brick. What do you use the brick for? To build houses. To build anything, we need bricks. Spell brick. B-R-I-C-K. Brick. Now that you learn to spell the word brick and write it correctly, we take another new word. B-R-I-D-G-E. Bridge. What is this word? Bridge. B-R-I-D-G-E. Bridge. Mommy will tell you, be careful when you go over the bridge. When you climb onto the bridge, don't look down. Be careful. How do you spell bridge? B-R-I-D-G-E. Bridge. So we learn to spell and write the word bridge correctly. So we take a new word. B-R-I-N-G. Bring. What word is this? Bring. B-R-I-N-G. Bring. Teacher says, Susan, bring your book here. Let me see what you have written. Bring. Or mommy will say, bring that cake box. Let's have the cake. Bring it. Bring. Spell bring. B-R-I-N-G. Bring. Now you learn to spell and write bring correctly. We take another new word. B-R-O-A-D. Broad. B-R-O-A-D. Broad. Okay? Teacher says, who's got a broad ruler? No, that's very thin. Get me, who else? Who's got a broad ruler? So we can make nice white lines. Spell broad. B-R-O-A-D. Broad. Sometimes the roads are broad. Sometimes very narrow. Okay? Spell broad. B-R-O-A-D. Broad. Now that you learn to spell and write the word broad correctly, we take another new word. B-R-O-W-N. Brown. What is this word? Brown. Spell brown. B-R-O-W-N. Brown. Mummy says, where is that brown basket? The beautiful, lovely little brown basket. Bring it here. Brown is a color. Brown. Or teacher says, when you color the trunk of the tree, remember to put brown paint. Brown crayon. Brown. Spell brown. B-R-O-W-N. Brown. Now that you learn to write and spell correctly, brown, B-R-O-W-N, brown, we take another new word. B-R-U-S-H, brush. You're supposed to brush your teeth morning and night. Where is your brush? What color is your brush? Spell brush. B-R-U-S-H, brush. Or your art teacher will say, why is your painting brush so dirty. Wash it properly. Otherwise, the paint will not come nicely. Spell brush. B R U S H. Brush. Now we take a new word. Yes? And here is the new word for us. B U G. Bug. One small insect. You call it bug. Spell bug. B U G. Bug. It's a tiny insect on your bed and it'll cause you irritation. How do you write? Spell and write now. B U G. Bug. Now that it's an easy word, we learn to write bug. Spell correctly, we take another new word. B U L B. Bulb. It can be electrical bulb or even an onion, single onion bulb. You say that's a bulb. Okay? Bulb. Spell bulb. B U L B. Bulb. Spell and write the word. B U L B. Bulb. Now we know to spell and write. Can we take a new word? Yes. B U N K. Bunk. You don't like. You don't like to go to school, so you tell mommy you bunk school and go and hide in the neighbor's house. Get good scolding. Skipping. Okay? B U N K. Bunk. That means stay away. The teacher was having maths class and you stay in the art room and say, no, I have to finish some artwork. That means you're trying to bunk your maths class. Spell bunk, spell and write. B U N K. Bunk. Shall we go to a new word? B U R P. Burp. When you have eaten too much sometime, you keep burping. Or sometimes you need to bring little water, so you burp. Spell burp. B U R P. Burp. They say when you give babies milk, after the baby's eaten the food, you must burp the baby. That means some gas has to escape. Spell and write burp. B U R P. Burp. Now you know to spell and write burp. Shall we take a new word? B U S Y. Busy. What is this word? Busy. B U S Y. Busy. Children must keep themselves busy all the time. All right? Spell and write busy. P U S Y. Busy. Good. Now let's take another new word. B U T. But. What is this word? But. B U T. But. Mommy says, come and have your dinner. Then you take a look at the table and say, Mommy, but I don't like those chapatis. All right? But you give me those, say, then I'll come. But I don't like that. But how do you spell? B U T. But. Spell and write but. B U T. But. Now that you learn to spell and write, we take another new word. Now, let's spell together. B U Y. Buy. You take a nice little bag to school. Teacher asks you, where did you buy that beautiful bag from? I bought it at this particular store. Buy. Spell buy. B U Y. Buy. Spell and write. B U Y. Buy. Now we know to write. Spell and write. Buy. B U Y. Buy. We go to another new word. B U Z Z. Buzz. Who makes that sound, buzzing sound? A bee. A bee makes the sound buzz. Spell buzz. B U Z Z. Buzz.